If you're a business owner, this video is very important for you because you need to file your beneficial owners for the Corporate Transparency Act through FinCEN, the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. So all of this is a little bit complex, but in this video I'm going to break it down, take you through the basic who, what, where, why, when of this Corporate Transparency Act and how it affects you and your business and how to register and file. Okay, first off, if you want this all broken down really simple and you want to take a qualifications test, this is our site, FileFast. It allows you to file very quick, within 10 minutes. You take a qualification test right here to see if you even have to qualify. Or you could spend a few hours reading all the FAQs on the government website, whatever you do. Alright, so let's jump in. First off, we're going to jump in and talk about a reporting company. And what this is the company that you're actually going to need to register the beneficial owners of. Like, do you even have one? And the basic litmus test is it a corporation? You can see right here. Well, no. Is it an LLC? No. Did you file a form with the Secretary of State? So it could be a partnership. It could be an LLP, limited liability practice, anything that was filed with the Secretary of State. But if you're a sole proprietor, this doesn't affect you. This doesn't relate. Also, if you have a foreign company that is registered with any state, so you have a Delaware LLC, you need to do this as well. So that's the basic gist of who needs to file their beneficial owner. So now let's jump in to see who actually doesn't have to do that. First off, I do want to say that if your company does have 21 employees or more, and you made $5 million gross revenue on your last tax return, you do not have to file that. Here are the companies that are excluded from filing. It's mostly a lot of financial sectors and financial companies. So I'm going to just go through this really. Usually these companies are more than 20 people. Securities, reporting issuer, government authority, bank, credit union, depository institution, kind of like a bank, money services business, pretty broad, broker, dealer, and security, securities exchange or clearing agency, Securities Act exchange entity. So these are a lot of finance ones, but the ones that are more applicable for most people, do you have an accounting, public utility? You probably don't have. Tax exempt entities, that could be a 501c3 or any other tax exempt entity, a large operating company. So you got to dig into that to see if that's yours, but usually if you have more than 20 people, you'd be out of the requirement with. And then also if your company is a subsidiary or wholly owned by any of these other companies. Also an inactive entity, but there's a bigger test to take if you're really an inactive entity. You have to have no money in the bank accounts, no transactions for 2 years. So why are they even making us as business owners do this? And the main reason is because they want to find out who is the owners of companies. So many people were doing shell corporations that owned another company, and it was very hard to find out who owned which company, who is in control of which company. The timing starts January 1st, 2024, and the fines start rolling in January 1st, 2025. So it's good to get this done as soon as possible. Remember, we have 35 million businesses that need to complete this actually very quick in the next. So if you're interested in seeing if you qualify for this or if you have to sign up for it and give your beneficial owner, go to filefast.co, links in the description. Just click here, go through the quick quiz. It's about 6 questions, and you'll find out very quick. Also, we can help you file. And also one of the benefits to having us do it, streamlined, tense, and you have to report all of the changes and updates to your beneficial owners and your information within 30 days. We have a service that reminds you and helps you keep everything up to date and keeps you in compliance, so there's no stress on your end. Moving on, does a reporting company have to report its company applicants? This is actually important. So a company applicant is another thing, like the person who created your company, whether it's a CPA, an accountant, something like that. If your company was created after January 1st, 2024, you do have to report your company applicants. However, if you had a lawyer create your company in 2023, you don't have to worry about putting his name on the app. This is also what I said is very important, is to make updates and changes to your beneficial ownership information, your company information, your owners within 30 days of any change. That's one of the things we can help you with, and make sure you're always up to date because we send out update requests every 30 days, and we make sure that you're always in compliance, or else you have to navigate the government website, find out the updates, and make sure those happen, or else you're violating the FinCEN reporting requirements. So that's very important to keep up to date. And let's bring this back. Why would you even do this? This is a nuisance. This is difficult. This is a little bit annoying. And we do this because the government tells us to do this. In fact, the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network and the IRS want us to do this, or else they're going to give us $500 per day fines up to $10,000, along with the potential ability to actually get a felony, which is insane, in up to 2 years. They're not taking this lightly. It's not like a light, you get a $100 fine. They really want you to do this, or else they're going to think that you're trafficking, hiding money, you're running a illegal shell corporation, and that's what they're trying to stop with this whole program. So that being said, if you want to know more, check out filefast.co or go to the fincen.gov FAQs. The FAQs are very extensive, as you can see. They cover, you can download the document, it's about 50 pages, everything you need to know to make sure that you're filing this correctly, and if you have any questions, they are probably covered. So feel free to ask any questions in the comments, or click the link in the description to file yourself. Pretty easy. Alright, take care.